Okay, today's video we're looking at Cinghiale, the provocations and their counters. These are all the same play, they're all punto reverso, but how we get there, or the things we're going to do next depend on how my partner reacts. Play 1, it's very obvious, he tells you exactly what the difference is. True edge or false edge, no foot movement. But in plays 2 and 3, he describes the exact same hand action and foot action. So there's some additional information he's telling us. But we'll get to that when we get to it. So we are here in Cinghiale. We're going to step forward and thrust to the face with a punto reverso. Depending on how they respond with true edge or false edge, we will do one of two things. So if we have come in and they use the true edge to defend, we will go with that and use a reverso to the thigh. So step forward with my foot, they defend true edge, we go with that energy and slice into the right thigh. If they use the false edge, we will do a very familiar play, which is AEMMA Toronto. So right foot, straight into cloak, step around, tondo to the head. Again, 1, 2, and 3. As the patient, if I use the true edge here, this is going to allow me to take a step back with my left foot. Sort of starting Cinghiale, transition to long tail with the left foot, go up to unicorn or head guard, and step back, throwing a strammazzone to the sword arm. So it's 1 and 2. And we can treat the cloak as being a slowing down agent. And that it's over here. So if the sword does come through, it will be slowed down with all of the cloak that's hanging down. If instead I did the false edge, which encourages them to do the andriggio to the head, defending here, we're going to step in with the right foot, use the cloak to defend, and cut both legs with the right, with the mandrito. Second action is, so that's 1A and 1B. Second one is the defense is going to be false edge using the right foot. Now this could be, this one in particular I think is their hand is fairly high. Second one, I see the hand is a little bit lower to draw the kind of the response we're looking for. So if I thrust to the face again with this and they use the false edge, their hand is high, we will help them up and cut to their leg. So again, we step in, they parry high, we keep them going high, cut to the leg or legs. If we're the person who has done this, if we have parried high and they're coming in, we're simply going to step back and give a reversal. Watch this here. So 1 and 2, hitting the head. Now 3 is the same parry, but I think given what's coming next, it's a little bit lower. So if I come in and thrust to the face, and the sword is a little bit lower, we're going to, he describes as being as withdrawing the hand. I think it's just transitioning from the high eye line to the low line so we can hit the chest with a second punto reverso. So instead of coming to the inside, which is what we normally do, their cloak is already in the way, so it's kind of a waste of our time. So we're going to continue going to their outside and suppressing their hand or their arm with our left hand, our cloak. And then finally, if we go to the receiving end of this, we have done this parry. As they start coming around, we will keep them going around by doing the outside slip. So we have 1 and 2. So all 3 of these plays are punta reversa. How we follow up depends on what the patient is doing, whether it's true edge, false edge, in place, or with the right foot.